Right, let's see if I can actually talk about religion with all the kids in the house without them interrupting me and totally making me lose my thread. Hi nihilistzealot. I just watched your video on enlightenment, and although I don't have any real first-hand experience, I'm not a Buddhist, I did study theology, and for quite a while I really loved the idea of Buddhism because I thought about the peace, the sense of peace and tranquility and all that kind of thing was attractive to me. Now enlightenment, this is the way I come about to see it, and this is just the dregs of what's left in my head and in my conception after doing a course years ago. So any Buddhists, people who follow this, study it, whatever, call me out on it, you know, I'm not saying I'm right, okay? This is just my perception of what I took from my studies. Enlightenment sounds like a good word when you first look at it. But enlightenment is apparently supposed to be about seeing the world and reality for what it really is. Now, who decides what it really is? Well, this guy, the Buddha, apparently went through all these different stages of discovery and meditation and whatever the actual word is that he used. He went through different stages. I can't remember how many it was now. Reached enlightenment and decided to share it with other people. It's a way of healing. The kind of premise is that everybody is suffering. Everybody is suffering in the world. Everyone. And we all need to be healed. And to be healed, we need to be able to see reality for what it really is. But the thing is, something I remember clearly from my studies was that what needs to be healed, apparently, is not always things that we see as bad. The experience of life as we have it, I don't think it's all bad. Emotions, to me, are not all bad. They're not all negative things. But in Buddhism, happiness is as much a negative emotion as sadness. They go with each other, and it's true, they do all go with each other. You can't have one set of positive emotions without having the negative emotions. It's like a kind of it's like a web, all of it works together. Let me just read this, because I still have books, so I thought this might help. Because of ignorance, avidya, the principle of individuation is discriminated from enlightenment, which is the principle of unity and sameness. The primal unity becomes divided into thinking, thinker and discriminated thoughts, by reason of which there appear the formations of karma. Because of these forms, samsara, where I got my name from, the principle of consciousness emerges. Because of the principle of consciousness, vijnana, mentality and body emerge. Because of mentality and body, namarupa, the six sense minds and organs appear. Because of the six sense minds and organs, I'm going to stop saying all the special words for them because I can't even pronounce them. Because of the six sense minds and organs, sensations and perceptions arise. Because of sensations and perceptions, feelings and discriminations arise. Because of feelings and sensations, thirst and craving arise. Because of thirst and craving, grasping and clinging appear. Because of grasping and clinging, conception takes place. Because of conception, the continuing process of existence goes on. Because of the continuing process of existence, growth, sickness, old age, decay and death take place. Because of sickness, old age and death, sorrow, lamentation, pain, grief and despair arise. Thus arises a whole mass of suffering. In all this, no doer of the deeds is found, no one who ever reaps their fruit. Empty phenomena are there, thus does the world roll on. No God, no Brahma can be found, no maker of this wheel of life. Empty phenomena are there, dependent upon conditions all. So, what it's saying is that our existence as we live it is all cause and effect. And if we can get beyond that and see beyond that and see what it really is, that these things are all cause and effect and not real, they're all built up, they're all conditional, then you can get enlightenment. Ultimately, a Buddhist wants to attain nirvana. It is a state where we see reality as it really is. We can only start to understand it in terms of negatives. It does not involve suffering or change. But the way I see nirvana in that case, enlightenment, is kind of not positive to me. Now maybe enlightenment is something that perhaps could be reached over a series of lifetimes, because most Buddhists, I think, believe in reincarnation and things like that, and not every person is at a stage in their life cycles where they can approach enlightenment and understand enlightenment and are ready for enlightenment. Personally, I'm not ready to give up the feelings and the emotions and the experience of life as I know it. There's plenty of negative there, but what they say, you know, without the valleys, there are no mountains. And it does all go together. It is kind of all cause and effect and dependent on each other. But you know what? I like life. I like living life that way. I like the ups and downs. I enjoy it. This existence is something I want to be a part of. And that is why I call myself Samsara, because that was what I took away from Buddhism. Maybe in a future lifetime, enlightenment might seem less dull, boring, something I really don't want. Anyway, good luck if enlightenment is what you want. It's all just words, reality. I mean, do you really think Buddhism is not supposed to be a religion, but it kind of comes off as one, you know? There was this guy who leads it all and is the great wise one, and, you know, you follow what he says. How does he really know? How do you know he knows? He's basically saying that it's only perception that causes birth, life, death, decay, and if you change your perception, and if you can see beyond that, then all those conditions can be stripped away, and you can be in a state that has none of those things. Do you really want to be in a state that doesn't have birth, death, joy, happiness, sadness, pain? They all go together. I am definitely not ready to move on from samsara. Maybe I'm just scared. Maybe I'm just scared of losing everything I know and existing in a way that I don't understand, because everything I know is samsara, and so the feeling of everything going to get nirvana frightens me. I'm a scaredy cat. But you know what? To get to the state of nirvana, to get to enlightenment, I might lose the sadness, I might lose the pain, I might lose all those things. But do I really want to lose the elation? Do I really want to lose the feeling of joy when it's a lovely summer's day and everything feels good? Do I really want to lose the ups and downs? Do I really want to stop feeling? Do I really want to be numb? Do I really want there to be like nothing? Can't really chase nirvana, because nirvana is apparently something that is already there underneath all the constructs that we've built up on top of it, which have created life. Is life such a bad thing? Is decay such a bad thing? If you don't have decay, you can't have birth, you know? Hug a tree, hug a tree. Yeah, I know I'm talking bollocks and my neighbours can probably hear me. I like it! I like life! I like life, don't you, cat cat? I'm a happy girl! Happy, happy, happy! You can't have happiness if you've got nirvana.